as I mentioned last time, before we start, Dhammapada Sutra, any private teachings, and the Heart Sutra here. And first, you think, you see, as I mentioned last time, yeah, then experience the suffering of the oceans of suffering helplings, and oceans of suffering to hunger gods, oceans of suffering of animals, oceans of suffering of human beings, oceans of suffering of Sura beings, Asura beings, numberless times from beginning to Sripad. Is our experience went through. And then again, see, if I don't get to practice Dharma, didn't get to realize the right view, then you see develop that, didn't get it happen, then again I will have to experience without end the whole thing, the whole suffering without end. So when somebody who has hard work, somebody who has a very hard physical work or hard mental work, or some sicknesses, some very hard sicknesses, something that person can't do many things, and you see for many years, so wonder why, you know, the person's fed up, and I mean with that life, whatever it is. When you go when you even like so much at the beginning, but when you go through years, then it's you just after something you got fed up and you just want to do something else, and I mean you see you're so fed up, and you know, but that is nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing. Like the atoms of this building, you know, the numberless atoms, and the one atom of this building is almost even smaller than that. There's nothing. And how much hardships you have to bear to practice Dharma, to actualize paths, like all those, including Lama Tsongkhapa, you know, including bodhichitta Buddha, founder of present Buddha, all those who achieved enlightenment, actualize the path to enlightenment. If you read the life story that they went through, so bear some hardships, and you know, some hardships. It's not that even without choice that without choice to happen, without choice not. So many of them particularly choose that life, hardship, to practice Dharma. They especially choose that life, hardship to practice Dharma. Because you can't, otherwise you can't. With the great purification, negative karmas collected. This is not this life. From beginning, less about. You see, you purify. You have to. No, it's like it's like you know, to grow the crops. Then you have to you have to I don't know, cultivate what that such nyamba. Plowed. So you see, like that. So yeah, then you plant seeds and growth. So I mean, with all the conditions you have to get the water and all that. So so something you see, your mind to grow the realization, say through practice, then it's all the conditions come together. So So you can't just do some mantras and then, make some prayers and then it might happen. It's not like that. Of course, the mantra has a power. Yes, ultimately, you see, to achieve the whole path to enlightenment, the mantra has power. It's not meaningless. It's not just meaningless. It's not just reciting, make up your time. You have nothing to do and to make your time sort of. So like the old man, after retired, then you walk around your house. Otherwise, you haven't met Dharma, you don't know, you can say, no way, no way, very far, very, very far. Like the sky and down below, no way. So you have to spend your time, you see. So you do something around the house, gardening, or you just with the after charge. So whatever, if it's not important, you do it. Now you make it your time, to make your time life. So it's not like that. Mental has correct prayer, correct prayer, mental does have a lot of power. Purification, cosmetic, plants, doing that, extra part. It has a lot of power. So, of course, as Hezonah says, just that is not enough. You see, we have received this most precious human birth, a perfect human birth, qualified to add freedom and richness. So we see, can do not just only that, you can do so much. Very good. Once I open my mouth, it just goes on. I read that. I think it's a good point there. The giant Kavi Shinyin, I haven't read the life story of this. I don't know. Giant Great Lama, but I haven't read that. So, he said, Tentanjo Milu top Tentanjo Milu lector Jing. Lamrim Nenga Shitu Dri. Kongunjung Punso Majuna, Laji Tang Woyao Tong. So this great teacher, the Lama mentioned that. Tentanjo Milu lector Jing. So this time, the Lama received the body, qualified to add from richness. Tanjo, Milu like, human body, lector so received well, lector Jing. Lamrim Nenga Shiduti. So this time, the path, importance of the 3 trainings. So during this time, if you don't eliminate the heaps of collections of the heaps of the all rising, means the delusion karma, all the delusion and action karma. So if this time, the path, the importance of the 3 trainings, Hachana, morality, meditation, because inside, you see, with the wisdom. So during this time, this time the importance of those 3. So if you don't destroy, if you don't destroy the collections of the heaps of the kunjungs all rising, the delusion come up. So you don't cease. This time now, this life, this time, you don't do, then again you will suffer. You'll face difficulties. It's not just difficulties of this lifetime, it's not like that. Or this incredible suffering again. There's a doubt, again you will face great hardships and difficulties, great hardships in the ground of the birth and death. So again you go through birth and death, then all these things, all the oceans of suffering of the sixth realm. You go through again, endless. Like beginningless, like again endless. If you're not careful with this body that we have now, but most precious human body, perfect human body, what Esther been talking is that. So if you're not careful, if you don't not careful, or if you don't take care well doesn't mean only exercise and eating the medicine. Not that. I'm not talking about that. Take care means the mind. Everything came from the mind. So if you're able to take care well the mind, then everything comes good. All the success comes. Depends on how you take care of your mind. How much success comes in your life up to enlightenment. Oh, this is how you take care of your mind. You have to know that. I'm not talking just exercise. Or 1 hour, or you run, jogging in the city, around the city, or then medicines, or that is. I'm not talking that. Take care. I told you, no, in the past, taking care. When you practice Dharma, is taking care of your life best. From non-Dharma, non-virtue, then virtue. When you practice virtue, Dharma, that's an unmistaken way of taking care of your life. That's the most important one. Because just exercise medicine alone, that's can't solve the suffering. The root, especially the root, no way. Just alone. You can't enlighten by exercise, during the what do you call this? Gymnastic. Gymnastic and running around and taking medicine down can't be enlightened. Can't be free from oceans of suffering of 6 realms. No way. No way. You can't end that. No way. So when your mind is perfectly qualifying boyfriend in the devotion, that's a pure mind and seeing Buddha. Yes. That's the one. Because taking care of your mind, as I mentioned in the past. Then your mind is the renunciation, detached mind to this life and the future samsara. So then that is a very good one to cause to achieve liberation. So ultimate happiness. So forever, blissful state, forever. So your actions, but the spirit mind, whatever you do, that can cause that. That's the best. That's with taking care of life. So you can free from samsara. This way, even this way, taking care of your life, or mind being renunciation, then you achieve liberation from samsara forever, not a few days or a few weeks, like you're going on vacation or holiday or not like that. So forever. This is best way taking your life. Then of course bodhichitta. This may your life how many years you live, how many years, how many months, how many weeks, how many days you live, even 1 hour, your life so beneficial. Sorry, I meant too much sound. You might get scared of what happened. Maybe he became crazy. So, you see, every sentient being, even 1 hour you live with bodhichitta, a lot of beneficials. Every single ant, numberless universe, every single ant, so every single, those numberless beings live in the ocean. Washington recently, after the news, I see the nature, the many sea animals, all kinds. Like plant, like flower, like all kinds of, then their own enemy, Some look like rock, some growing like that. But then when the fish come around, like that, you see there, I don't know them. Suddenly open the mouth and, wow, so strong, goes like that. Then even the dust comes out, then it's all tiny. Once you can't see through, except through machine, what else you can see? Into the earth, on the ground, the bushes. So this is what we can see. Then the human beings for us. The numberless universe. Don't think only this world. No. So your life, even 1 hour you have, but everyone, nobody is left. No one tiny insect, one ant, one mosquito, one left out. Everyone, whatever you do, body, spirit, mind, beneficial to everybody, cause happiness, beneficial to everyone. So that's best way to think life. And then, of course, then you see, we are with ignorance, without removing or eradicating, eliminating the ignorance, root of samsara, holding the eye and things, aggregates the truly existing was not truly existing. It's existing from its own side. Believe was not. Reality is not. It only exists, mere name, mere level by mind, but had hallucination due to a past negative imprint left in the mind from beginners, but on the mental. So then, you see, after your mind mirror level, then right after that second appeared, and the phenomena, you see, truly exists from its own side, not mere level, you don't see. And then, because this is even the second of second, so you see, not aware. Even it's your creation, but you're not aware. So hallucination, everything yourself, your eye, everything as well as like Hatsuta, this is, your body mind, then Katsura or some sound simultaneous and object of the Katsura Suma is the object, is but the mind, holds object to the everything truly existing from their side. But total hallucination. Total hallucination. There's the biggest hallucination. So so it's Kasa what is saying. Yeah. So ping the So, yeah, then with the Catholic mindfulness, awareness, or the special realization, I action object, everything's Catholic. Looking at it, not real. They do not exist from the outside. So what appear exists from the, including I, real I, everything real, all this that's with hallucination, all this total hallucination, and so life is living the dream. Life is living the dream, like it's a light dream, but it's living the dream. It can be said. Then in the hallucination, the light dream, illusion, that kind of. There are many examples. So that is, yeah, that's a huge shock. No life. We know the meditation. Everybody asks emptiness. Can't take interest in it. But you see, if you really know, if you know emptiness, if you meditate all that, if you really know, if you really meditate, if you know, it's huge shock. Like this. Then totally, then you see your life. Then you realize what is your life. Who are you? You see, nothing. There's no real I. Only what is merely labeled by mind. It exists. It's not that there's no I, but it's like there's no I. It's not that there's no I at all. It's like there's no I. You understand? Write down that. Write down in diary book. Okay. So everything like that. Not real, but is not, do not exist. Not that, but it's like that. Understand? I shout. Write down for your meditation. Sometimes you only have a big problem, fear. When you have fear, superstition, superstition, big fear, big problem. Then you meditate on this, and you understand? Then when you realize emptiness, not saying I have realized emptiness, no way at all, but I'm saying I said I'm repeating the teachings that. You see, it's like that. When you realize emptiness, like doesn't exist. After you saw it, it's not real. Sorry. As I said, I opened once I open eye, then goes on. So, sorry. Okay. What I was going to say was, so much of him. So you see, looking, as I mentioned before last time, meditation, mindfulness, meditation, everyday life. Besides bodhichitta, that's the emptiness, looking at everything, what appears to you, including your eye, and I guess the whole thing Form, sound, smell, taste, everything is real. So look at recognize all. Look at it. Look at it. Hallucination. Just remember, just recognizing the true existence, everything appearing. That is, just recognizing that. Just recognizing the self is, I say, a meditation hallucination. Or everything is hallucination. You are living life in hallucination, doing business in hallucination. You know, everything. See, childhood, middle, going to school, university. I mean, childhood and the old time. Anyway, so looking at that hallucination, see, recognize the hallucination, appearance of true excellence. So, yeah, instead of real, instead of believing real, after it appears, instead of believing real, that just recognizing that, just recognize that is something. You get just mindfulness in that itself is meditation hallucination. So just that, if you don't call it hallucination, but it's just recognize that is hallucination. So anyway, the mindfulness in that, while you are meditating or studying Dharma, or while you are cooking, while you are sweeping, while you are writing, while you are talking, while you are meeting, while you are shopping, while you are traveling, while you are making pilgrimage, or so while you are at beach, or walking, swimming, whatever. So the mindfulness and that. Then mindfulness and that, and then there are things, as I mentioned before. You see what you were doing the middle level eye, this middle level eye, and doing the middle level action, walking, cleaning, writing, whatever was doing. There was a middle level action, then middle level object. So practice mindfulness in, you see, in the reality like that, the reality. What it is. Oh, so now you're meditating what it is on the nature, very natural. You are meditating. You are practicing mindfulness. You understand? Otherwise, total hallucination. Otherwise, life so many hallucinations. One hallucination, another hallucination. Living life with that, and then the causes of worry, fear, attachment, anger, pride, so many problems, so many lives. Life is kind of swept in the like mud, sinking in the mud, like problems. It's all created by the mind. So mind superstition, wrong concept. So that, all the look at the He has to look at everything. Empty. What real appeared. What appeared real, so then look at it empty. The reality, empty. Oh. Not living life on this knowledge, but going through that, going beyond that, beyond it. Oh, that truth. You understand? Oh. So mindfulness. Understand? So they then the action, then you take care of your life, your mind. You see your actions, body, mind, with that mindfulness, then becomes a cause of liberation from samsara. The cessation, that means cessation of the suffering of relating human suffering, the cessation of the suffering of rebirth, cessation of the suffering of the old age, sickness and death, and the cessation of the suffering of dissatisfaction, and the total cessation, total cessation, the suffering, the meeting the undesirable object, and separation, not finding a desirable object. Even you found, but see, what if you are separated from that or that? It's like the wife always fear to separate from the husband, or husband has always fear to separate from the wife. All the time there's a cautious. I mean, what if fear or that thing so many ways. So many ways. Much separate from the husband or from the wife, or and then all friends and so like that. I've now forgot what I was going to say. Sudden forgot. Then specially realize in the emptiness, ultimate reality, absolute truth, specially realized. Then then living the life, this mind is in this understanding, mindfulness is understanding the ultimate truth. Looking at everything empty. So you see, then you are whatever you do, even you play football or whatever you do. So with that mind, then your action, body, spirit, mind will become the cause of a liberation from samsara. So that, you see. Of course, if you realize emptiness, then, because even just now meditating, karma eruption. So karma is emptiness of the not only yourself, the whole phenomena. So things, I, action, object, all the phenomena exist because they're empty. Because they're empty, existing from its own side. They exist in mere name. So that's how they exist. That's how they exist. karma, then you see, first karma, the ultimate truth, the truth, the way it exists. The rapture is the hallucination, all these real things, real I, real real form, sound, smell, touch, or real samsara, real nirvana, real enlightenment, real hell, all the things which do not exist. Really existing from its own side. So this is karma, rubber is that. So let's see, what do I believe? What appearing? What is appearing? The way things are appearing to us now, like me, you see, and the way. Then we believe on that. So, called mental fabrication, or so believe in that. So wrong belief. There's a total ignorance. Total ignorance, that one. So, total ignorance. So you see. It's even we didn't realize emptiness, but maintain on now, like karma rubber, we just have gone through it. So it helps. It will positive imprint, the mind, positive imprint. Then it helps to realize emptiness, then to develop it, then directly see the emptiness, then able to see the seed of karma and delusion, cause of suffering. Then that's how you become free from suffering forever. All the sufferings, not only sickness, death, sickness, not only rebirth, death, all that sickness, not only that. Not only those sufferings, but the suffering will change. All the temporary sums of pleasure that you cannot continue, that you cannot complete, and so we've been trying from beginning of samsara, still did not complete. Waiting for satisfaction. So the suffering, second suffering, third suffering, pervasive compound suffering. So from where to other sufferings. So the ceases. So you become free forever. Now it's meditating. You see, even you didn't realize, but correct word, but meditating is positive imprint. All the health, all that. Then eventually free from samsara. Free from temporary samsara pleasure. Then free from pervasive compound suffering. Third suffering. Then, not on that, and then with wisdom realizing emptiness is the only one that directly sees not only the disturbing thought obscuration, not that shit, and then directly sees only that with only wisdom. Right view that we realize emptiness. So that's the only one directly sees the subtle obscuration, knowledge obscuration. So that's why I say reciting the short, meditating the short, the heart of the. So that's make preparation in your mind to continue. You have to understand. It's not just too much time. It's not just culture. None of that. Since now you have started. I was starting Madhamika. I'm sure Madhamika and husband. And then I'll finish starting with very important teaching. The last chapter. So he said, now you should know how important it is. So, so he says, taking, so If you practice Lamrim, then taking care of your life. If you not practice Lamrim, Lamrim is very far, Tibet or Africa or something, very far, then you see, from beginningless lifetime, from beginningless life is suffering, samsara, then again without end, all kinds of this suffering. So that's the situation. So easy. But remembering that, you just yourself first, past, and what happens if you don't practice Dharma, you don't meet Dharma, don't practice Dharma, don't realize them, then suffer without end. Ocean suffering, endlessly. Then, you see, numberless sentient beings in hell, hungry was the animal, he may be sura, not this universe, numberless. So to free them from samsara, you see, you need to realize emptiness. You meditate, you need to practice Lamrim. No way. If you want to help others, well, how are you going to help? I mean, to free, you have the need to free of samsara. Help the mind. So that's the real help. So you are studying Dharma here, purpose of studying ABC, studying Dharma here, all these incredible teachings. That is the way to not only help yourself, not only help yourself, but the numberless sentient beings. Study, coming to meditate, is then study, then you have realization of the process. So that's, you see, and the conclusion Lamrim. That's the help to every sentient being. You are practicing Lamrim. You are, anyway, short. You are practicing Lamrim, reading Lamrim, book, text, meditating Lamrim. That is to help every sentient beings. No matter how far, not the universe. So every sentient being, every ant, every tiny fly, every can't see with the eyes, we can machine all that. That to help everyone. So you see, now you can see taking care of your life. If you practice Lamrim is the best way of taking care of your life, most important way to your life. And now you understand. Otherwise, you see, your life is all in hallucination. You see, we live our life believing, appearing and believing the hallucination as truth. And the truth we don't know. Truth is like doesn't exist for our mind. Truth is like doesn't exist. As a mere level I never think. Suppose for example I say, if you are angry, when you are angry, this mind, this I which get angry. So if you think it, this I, where this I existing, it's mere level. In mere name, mere level of our mind. So when you consider that, anger disappeared. You see? Now, culturally, meditate on dependent rising, meditate on how that is dependent rising, so that makes it to see it's the empty. So that is the antidote to all the delusion, See? So usually, for attachment, you look at the object suffering, or you look at the mistake, because the shortcomings object. Then attachment, you have to able to stop, avert, stop. Then so like that, you see, each delusion has a contributing. But now the material dependent as things existing in my name and seeing it is empty order, or this antidote to all the delusion. You understand? All like that. So, for example, when you're angry, then you say, I was angry. The existing my name. So you went to that. Just think that the anger want to. There's no reason to get angry. There's no anger. Anger is eliminated. So that is, for example, I'm giving an example. Sorry. So what I'm saying? Of course, this is without dragon tongues. Keeping the mind in the in the pure appearance and pure concept. There's a tantra. Visualizing the ordinary death and the ordinary ordinary death, intermediate stage rebirth in the transform into the three kayas. Visualizing then plant seed and then becomes a to actualize pastime, the main preparation develop the capacity to do pastime dharmakaya, samadhikaya, namadhikaya, and then plant the seed of the result of the seed of the result, three kayas. So that so the how to take a life tantra. That is the after taking the highest tantra initiation, the sadhana is involved in that. Meditation, sadhana, doing sadhana, how to take a life. Now you understand how important it is, the quick path to enlightenment, to achieve enlightenment in all our time. And not only that, my highest tantra, so my under the tantra, achieving enlightenment in brief lifetime of distant time, some quickest time. So that's how rich, how incredible a technique it is. So that the Buddha Bajatara. So I mean that's so like say Guru here. So his own eyes. So here Aperture here Shini. Then you see all the teach. So Oh, that you see how fortunate, again, how we don't know, we don't know how most fortunate we are, you are. How most fortunate you are who've been studying. Most fortunate. And also the kindness of Guru. Okay. I think now we have done Harshadra already. Okay. 1 hour? That's 1 hour? Huh? Huh? What? 1 hour finished? Okay. So, so those we know who haven't much Dharma and teachings, haven't heard much Dharma. So so who haven't heard or haven't heard much, didn't hear much Dharma, so don't know much. So just for you to get some idea. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned already, but now to make even talking this way is maybe more clear. So, then sorry, one thing is, so sorry. Everything's created by the mind. You see, your samsara came from your mind. Your enlightenment came from your mind. Your health came from your mind. Your samsara came from your mind. Your nirvana came from your. Yes. So every day, problem came from your mind, and the happiness came from your mind. So that's how I introduce. So that's that's the basic Buddhism. Basic, everything came from your mind. As I mentioned to you, came from your mind. All that. So your world came from your mind. So you say, your world came from your mind. So you see, I say, oh, your world. I think I mentioned also last time here, I think. You know, because I went for a long walk one day. I'm supposed to go every day, but you know, to the Mangaraja, then share yes. We went a long walk one day, and from the Washington retreat house, from there to the main road. So then I explained to him, for the monks to meditate on impermanence, and you know, I'm not going to talk much. There's a text. So when you go down, then when you go up, then meditate, everything's how things exist in mere name, mere level of our mind. Oh, I think that, or looking at it, all the real things appearing, looking at it, real thing, looking at it, hallucination. I think maybe also that. With that awareness, then it seems the, you know, the Washington, the retreat place. We always, I mean, me always believed that. But you see, when what's meditate on that coming up, then you see. Kind of got sort of idea and sort of you know, it's not there. It's not there. So all of us working up with him. But of course, so lazy, so continue the meditation. You see, things is mere name, or looking at hallucination, there is hallucination, but it is not done, so then we see there's a continual effect, you see. So so that means the same thing, the world, whole world, same thing. We think real, whoa, mala this, mala that, whoa, happy, you know, so much, but really, even though it's the same thing, the whole world, you can see, it's not there. You know, so what is that? What is there? It's only mere name, existing in mere name. So I, what exists? There's I. So I create suffering, I create cause suffering, I create cause happiness. You can get enlightenment, you can born in hell. You know, you nirvana, samsara, you know, upper realm, lower realm. So, yeah, it exists. But, how it exists? What it is? So subtle, unbelievable. What's that? Unbelievable subtle. Most unbelievable subtle. Yes, it exists. It functions in mere name. Experience the result in mere name. Happiness, suffering in mere name. Everything happens in mere name. You experience the hell in many names, you experience the enlightenment in many names. Everything. But what is the eyes? So subtle. Sorry for shouting. So that Buddha has already enlightened numberless sentients, liberated from samsara by revealing that dependent arising. And now, in the future, I also told yesterday, as well as the Nagarjuna, as well as in the Lama Chapa I mentioned, as we did use dedication. Or the Lama Tsongkhapaism. Because you just finished studying Langtong. Now you understand that. This is the explains that. So, as I told you, you are more fortunate because you study word by word. I didn't study. Receive teaching, yes, like Rinpoche. Receive teaching like Rinpoche, but I'm so lazy. I'm the laziest one in the world. Who is the most lazy person? If he's on his art, then I have to stand up. So anyway, all like this. So that is the the Ascension said the mantra on the Mother make the Rangjiva was Susantra. So Tantra and Kasu Rangjiva and Tanjiva was all emptiness, but different. You see what emptiness? Not same. But they say the emptiness, the Savatangaka. Not Prasanka or the emptiness, the dependent rising, or the subtle dependent rising. Wow, yes. So many, I think the many meditators, get lost in this point in regards to explanation of the existence. You see? Explain the emptiness, but then regards to existence, get lost, can't figure it out, or something like that. Anyway, this so therefore, so learning, but after Shakyamuni Buddha, then Nagarjuna Sovata, Lama Tsongkhapa explained what is clarified in the, for example, even Langtong, the Lamrim. So unbelievable fortunate to study, to listen. That so subtle, unbelievable. So therefore, then many learned ones, mentors, easy to have slipped out in the nihilism, or eternalism, or slipped out in nihilism. So subtle the existence of that. So what are you going to say? So like this culture, that's just give you one idea. So what those beginners might be useful for them. So they, I often this introduced this way. So So quotation Dhammapada I mentioned yesterday. So Katore. Yeah, so just a simple way to understand that. Yeah, so Kasuri, when we learn alphabet at the very beginning, you see, teacher or somebody wrote ABCD on the blackboard. You see, but I haven't taught yet. So at that time, what you see is a line, design or line. You see lines. I mean, you see the lines there, but you have no. You don't have appearance. You don't have appearance. This is A. You know, you don't have appearance. This is A. You have appearance of A, but not this is A. You don't have that. You have to understand the points. You have appearance of A, but you don't have appearance. This is A. Just line like this. Appearance, you see. So you don't have appearance of A. Well, to have the appearance A, then before that, your mind have to label that is A. Before that, your mind appearing the A depends on your mind labeling A. That. So in order to label your mind, in order to label A, then somebody has to teach you. Somebody has to teach you, introduce you. This is A. Oh, like that. See. So it needs all these things in order to appear that this is A for you. So it depends. Before that, your mind labeling A, then need somebody to introduce you. So I'm talking at the very beginning, your childhood time. So, okay, so then somebody teach you, this is A. So then you believe in that. Somebody teach you A, then you believe in that. Then your mind, you believe in that, your mind then label A. Then after that second, you see your mind label A with the beliefs. You see. Then after that second, then there's appearance A. Then it's appearance A. Then you see third second. Then you see this is A. This is A. Then third second you see A. So the whole evolution like this. That you see. So you can. So therefore now you can see A come from your mind. So you see your mind by labeling. Somebody to you, then your mind labeling. Then appearance happened. Then you see. So the whole thing came from your mind. That's one way. That's the basic way. That's the basic evolution. How things created by your mind. Form. So that's the example. So same thing, the I came from your mind. Exactly same like that. So you see, there's the real I, real A appearing. Then you see real A. You see? So same thing, real I appearing, then you see real I. So before that, your mind has to label I. No, not for your mind to label I, you need the base, aggregates. So dependent on aggregates, your mind merely imputed I. Your mind merely imputed I. So then, second of that, the first second merely labeled, then second, then appears. You see, it should appear merely labeled by mind. The I should appear to you merely labeled by mind, but that's the reality, but it doesn't happen. So because the negative imprint you left on the mental continuity from beginning to the birth, you see, by the ignorance. So it projected, decorated, you see, true existence. It decorated the middle level I, but you see, the second thing, the negative imprint decorated true existence, real. I mean, real, the I. They meant the real. The real I appearing. Then you see wrong. Then you see I wrong way, false. You see. Then you believe. Third second, then you believe the real. You see real I. Third second. So like that, same thing with aggregate. Like that, same thing with the form, sound, smell, taste, tangible object. Object of mind, the sixth consciousness, the whole thing, enlightenment, hell, samsara, nirvana, the whole thing, what are for you? Hallucination. Like the I, like the example, I like the A. It's a real A, you see, came by your mind, created by your mind. So real I, this big thing. This is the, they show the truth. It's the basic Buddhism, one of the basic Buddhism, other than bodhichitta, one of the basic teaching Buddhism. Most important, to wake up. We have to wake up these lives. You understand? We have to wake up from sleep, ignorant sleep. Okay, yeah. So you see now, A is merely labeled by your mind. Merely labeled by your mind. By seeing that figure. Okay. So then second, then A appeared, but didn't appear merely labeled, appeared real. Oh, that's the hallucination. Decorated by negative imprint, collected on the mental continuum by ignorance, left there, so then decorated. It's a merely labeled A, but you see, what here merely labeled, then you see, decorated, projected, real. But then you see, then third second real A. So the true hallucination is not there. What is there? What is there? I'm not saying there's not A there. What is there is middle level A. So middle level I. So like that whole phenomena exists in my name. Unbelievable subtle. What is this? So now you see, you relate to this enemy friend stanza. You use this logic, evolution, this logic. This is not blind faith, it's logic. So you use this enemy friend every day. You have discrimination, anger, attachment, So now you use. Oh, you see now. Oh. What these three completely created by your mind. In friend. Your mind is imputed. Then the next imprint, collected on the content, then decorated imprint, decorated project, real. Real friend, real. That's then appear. Then you see. That's a troll hallucination, a dream, troll hallucination. Then get angry, whole life the angry, harmed harm destroyed, then attachment, like that, whole life busy with that. So the karma, So now you see, that's completely hallucination. When you thought enemy friends, completely created by your mind. Or something, the real object to be attached to, something, the real object to be angry, harm. So the whole life busy with that. No meaning. What's the life then? So you see that we have to develop compassion. So you see sentient beings living life in the discrimination, anger, friend, and rest, with the attachment, anger, discrimination, defiance, whole life. They make war in the world, civil war in the country, family, then society, even the war in the world. So you have to know your life. Now, this is learning about your life, truth. What is the truth of your life? You understand? Buddhism is like this. This is the way Son often says, Buddhism goes with the science. That's like that. Yeah, in the world, then thousands of religions, but what goes with science? Buddhism. Now you can see, it's not blind faith, it's logic. Buddhism is not just one praying. No. That. No, Buddhism is not just incense, like this. You go in the temple and sorry. Okay. So the Katsure, that's the Katsure. So how everything came from your mind. You see, now that's so important meditation. Very important meditation. Solved all so much problem in the life. When you think that, when you when you live the life with a mindfulness. For example, not here when you go to like as I mentioned, go back to home. So home is even just example. You see, you go with the mindfulness, how everything came from you, or form, sound, smell, taste, everything, how everything came from your mind. All this appearance your mind created. So you see, with that awareness, you go to home. I mean, the same thing. You go for shopping, you go for sightseeing, go in the market with that meditation. Go in the market, supermarket, or department store, or whatever to say, pilgrimage, or whatever, on the beach, or wherever you go. So you go with that meditation, mindfulness, how everything came from your mind, form, sound, everything what you look at, it came from your mind. What you hear, everything. So, your mind, at the beginning, mind, mere labeling on the base, with the base. So, and then you see the appearance, the real appearance of form, sound, what the camera. So you go with the mindfulness. You go with this meditation. So it's rich. I mean, this is the basic Buddhism. So you see, conclusion is there's nothing to be attached so much. There's cling so much. There's nothing to be angry so much. You see? Oh, sorry, even ignorance. You see, holding true legs and there's no true legs in there. So I mean, you see. So it's fantastic. So no basis for that. No anger, no basis for attachment, anger, all the ignorance, you see. The same thing without religion. So mind is great peace. I mean, right now, you see, when you do that, great peace. No water, your mind is not like that. With all the superstition, the attachment, anger, none of that. Peace. You see? So even you go to the beach or something. So, then of course, as I mentioned before, it plants seed, make preparation to realize emptiness and to achieve nirvana, liberation from samsara, then to achieve great liberation, the enlightenment. So, okay, so that's a very important introduction to Buddhism. Okay. Okay. So I think I was getting late then. So then now so the very important the meditation, very important impermanence and that subject impermanence. So the so by remembering impermanence, at the beginning, why is so important meditation? This so important meditation. So at the beginning, you see, it pursues the mind to enter Dharma, then yes, and then to continue Dharma practice, to enter the path, to continue the actualized path. You see. Then at the end, then it's a complete path to achieving enlightenment. So by remembering impermanence in the intent Dharma, intent path, continuous path, complete path, enlightenment. Oh, you see. So there's 6 benefits, I think, in the Lamrim. 6 benefits. There's so that importance. Don't think this beginner, this meditation impermanence. I'm advanced much more for beginners. So. Like ABCD, so no, shouldn't think like that. Okay, now sorry. Missed out one text, one page, some advice for that. So many times happens when I need, don't find. So I think maybe I didn't do well in the past. See, when somebody needs something, then didn't help or didn't get help or available or something. So maybe the karma. So when you don't need, then you see. In the time. Okay, all right. So that may also maybe our karma. Okay, that's quick. In the soul in the Do Nyangde Sutra of Liberation, it says, I did the room of that recipient. I did a couple more for the monks dance. I did. That was I was able to finish. The other one, the Buddha Savasitagava text. There's one text. That I did a long time ago. But I don't remember Golden Light Sutra, the elaborate middle short from in the Kanjur. But I did finish end up them, I don't remember. So anyway, from Sutra of Soul said, 두시 탐지긴 낭네 메다바다 치위 두시 초인스. So among 가자 among 가자래 두시 like recognition 말래. Discrimination 말래. Recognition 그래. Recognize this and that. Among the recognition, I don't know, cognition, and the recognitions are not in the English. Among all the, what my own translation, among all the recognition, it's very important to listen. Sorry. Best recognition, impermanence and casualty. Recognition, impermanence and death. So usually in the world there are people who don't want to hear death. Even other people in the cemetery who are dead, just the body is there, mind is not there. So person is not there. And then they say, they don't want to say dead. Oh, person is asleep. Somebody is asleep. Somebody is asleep. It's ridiculous. Anyway, that is what I said in the Sutra of Soul. 가도래. And it is said, I could not find the page here. I don't know. Making of, making offering, I now forgot, making offering, I don't know, it's holy beings, a group of holy beings. The name is forgot. Group of the Bodhisattva or some group of holy beings, but I don't know. Not Arhat, I think, the group Bodhisattvas, but the name I forgot. Making is the extensive offering, making food offering. That and the remembering death, remembering the impairment death is more important. Then there's I forgot the name, sorry, the group of holy beings making offering, food offering, extensive offering. Because offering also you could collect extensive merit, but doesn't necessarily realize, it makes it to realize right now the impairment is dead. I mean, to recognize them, to realize, you see, that then you practice Dharma. Then because of that, then you practice Dharma. Then you make preparation for death. You practice Dharma to it, happiness future. You practice Dharma to it, ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara. You practice Dharma to achieve enlightenment or something. So, see, then everything happens. But you see, if you don't think death, you can make extensive offering food, yes, but collect lots of merit, but the immediate benefit, you see, so that doesn't happen. So when I saw the teaching, I recognize how important it is. They usually people make offerings. You see, the group or some holy thing. I forgot. So you see, of course, the origin that was like them. But you see, in the so the but if you remember that. Oh, that's the practice all the Dharma. That you get you all the happiness of the enlightenment. So it says here, among all the sutra teachings, you see, meditating on the impermanence and renouncing this life. Renouncing this life means that you have to understand, means run away with bare body, without clothing, just run away with bare body on the mountain, on the ocean, at the beach. Many people go bare body at the beach. The attachment. What all the problems, like root of tree, from few roots and then the 100 and the 1,000. So problems start from the attachment. It's like then few, then more problems. All the problems. So if you renounce the attachment, peace. So much peace in the mind. So that's the basic thing. What the military power, those who practice, those who living life in the cave or wild place. I mean, just have caves or salted place, blah blah blah. So much peace in the mind. All the life start start like that. That's the beginning, very beginning. This is Lam Tam Jig Cho. Then this is said here. This is the commentary by Jabji Trichy Rinpoche, my guru. Jabji Trichy Rinpoche, his own initiation. I mentioned today. So his guru, his root guru, Rinpoche Sangchu, who is a monastery behind Mount Everest. So it's commentary. So so then you see, if you think the impairments that you become brave. I mean, weak, brave. You're able to abandon all the grasping mind, so much grasping mind is to the all the pleasure. I mean, this life, you see. All the pleasure, it's okay. Yeah. Then, so you become a hero. You become able to bend easily. You see, all the too much grasping, all the pleasure. You see. Not weak, you become healthy, very strong. But thinking that gulmas. And this is the gulma, this is pursuing. Remember impairment that pursue the mind. This pursues to get one or the Lamrim, or the get part of lower cabin, get part of middle cabin, get part of high cabin. So you see, so the tantra. So you see. The thinking impairment, that the recognition impairment, it makes to achieve all the realization. So all the realizations, you see, they make spontaneously achieve. Or not in the recognition that, you see. Oh, remember that. Oh, I'm to Gulma. Chotamji Shiding. So this recognized impairment is the basis of all the Dharma. Chotamji Shiding. So, to all the subject Dharma, the actualizing part I mentioned that before, then they the basis of all the Dharma. Okay? The knowledge, learning Dharma. So the basis for everything. This recognition of impairment. So root of all the qualities, realization, all the qualities. All the infinite qualities of what Buddha has, Buddha's holy body, holy speech, holy mind has, all that came from the recognition impairment state. You understand? Oh, how to get there? How to it's all that? Oh, so the root is root of all quality is this utmost need, the one Dharma, utmost need, the recognition impairment that. You understand? Then so then this may be a little bit different from the Lamrim outlines, but anyway, first, there are also different ways to maintain impairments. So the basic thing is the three root, Zawasum, three root, and nine reasons, and three determinants, three decision, three decision. Decide is a decision. So the first three root, definitely going to die. I mean, except you are crazy, or as children, but generally people think he was going to die. The baby would die in the world, so usually definitely going to die. And one will die, not definite. Not uncertainty, not definite. One will die. So, and when the death happens, nothing else benefits except all the holy Dharma. Lama, you see. The Lama is far away from Delhi in the village, before going to America for operation there. So at Oxford, all day long night, Mama makes arrange, and so he didn't want. There's a not very close relative, but far relative. She died a long time ago. So she has a Chinese man from Shanghai, a husband. They have 3 Chinese restaurants. So Chinese restaurant means, especially sea animal. But there one person eat sea animals, so many in the plate. In the plate is one person. Wow, so much you need a day. See, so anyway, it's like that. So tea restaurant. The one we often go to the Ginza restaurant. There's Indian restaurant, and next to that is the Thai restaurant. Because I try to be vegetarian, so my food get the next from Indian restaurant, the next one, York restaurant called. So then the one Chinese restaurant, she took one time as it's more Chinese style, kind of like the mainland China. So anyway, Lama didn't want to see her because Lama passed away in America, but they didn't want her to come because you see she will cry, and then it's no good. She will cry, and then so Lama didn't want. Then she can help, but then what she can do? So Lama didn't want to see her. So you see that. So that means there's nothing she can do. Instead of help, it might be. I'm sure. Lama is Buddha. So my teacher. So. There cannot be disturbances, but there can be disturbances in our ordinary view, but not reality. So Lama didn't want to see her. So that is the important practice. So we many times people in the world think, lifetime you don't see, you don't have anger or each other, but. You see, at the person dying, you come, especially when the person dies, you come. But you see, the person who's dying, maybe get angry, or maybe too attached. When you're about to die, then when you die with the mind, it's always attached. Or you might die with anger, or that's the problem, you see. So that's not solution. It can be possible. Some possible that by seeing, okay, no attachment, it's okay. Some possible, but most other anger, other attachment. Then makes the death so difficult. Because you have attachment, grasping, etc. So, but all the people don't know. So you are not the person who is dying. So you don't have the mind in the So that you see, so much of these things is disturbing. To die the person with so much attachment, grabbing. Then it makes it reborn in hell, reborn in the Lord, like that they say, Lord, So, Katu doesn't make the mind free. If it helps to make the mind free from anger, ignorance, attachment, then it's good come. So that says. So anyway, okay. Okay, just Then see. So the second, nothing definite, one death happened. So there's reasons body has no essence, you know. Yes, I mean the body is like machine. You see, the whole thing is like machine. It can be stopped at any time. You know, the fault of function. You know, all these things, brain, all that. You know, it's like machine. You can never tell when it stop. When you see, recently I heard somebody, but now I've forgotten. So, old person doing something. I think it's something in the kitchen. I think in the kitchen or something. I forgot all the person. So. Work in the kitchen, something, and then suddenly death happened. I've forgotten that. So the Pende, you say who lead prayers, long life puja tradition, Dharam, in the early time, the guy also lead prayers. So it started in Nalanda. So his parents, his mother. They were talking in the house, you know, with husband, and they were talking in the house. Just nothing. They were talking. Then husband turned his head like this. Then the wife, his mother, then died. Just his was standing. Then she died. So there are many like this, many people. So no, yes, memory is not clear. So yeah, that many happen. And then no essence of body can happen any time. You see, you can't tell. You can't sign. No. Energy. You have a clear ones. No, we have no. Like me, no omniscience cannot tell. No clear ones. But if you have a definite clairvoyance, maybe you can perceive it. Okay, so many conditions for death. So three reasons. Especially now cancer. Then I don't know heart attack, I don't know the diabetes which I have. I think 20 years. How many years ago? 20? Huh? 20 years, yeah. So, Katsuri. But that brings me another disease, so that's one thing. Then yeah, then very easy to have death, and because it brings also another disease. So that three so the three reasons like that. And then third, nothing benefit at the time to the extraordinary Dharma, no relatives, no relatives benefit at that time. As I mentioned to the Lama's story. Even though everybody in the world, you are everybody is your father, mother, everybody is your sister, I mean, brother, everybody in the world, you see, can't help. You understand? When you die, can't benefit, can't protect. Then food, wealth, money, nothing can benefit at the time it is. Even your body cannot benefit. So that totally three and then 9. So now the three decision. Definitely going to die, so they must do Dharma practice, holy Dharma, that which can definitely benefit at that time. So, you see, one definition Dharma, whether it's Dharma or not, what you're doing, if it benefits at that time, if it benefits next life, if it benefits next life, then it's Dharma. If it doesn't benefit next life, it's not Dharma. That's one definition. So you can think about what you're doing. If it benefits next life, it's Dharma. But usually, of course, if it's an antidote to delusion, if it's an antidote to delusion, then Dharma. It is not antidote to three-person mind. This is Dharma. So another one is if it benefits to your future life, brings happiness, then Dharma. But if it doesn't bring happiness in the future life, it's not Dharma. No? So that you have to understand. So must practice holy Dharma in this life. Then, because when death will happen, uncertainty. Then must practice Dharma now. Right now, practice Dharma. Because when the death will happen, not sure. So uncertain. Whether it will happen this year, this month, this week, tomorrow, today, not sure. They must practice Dharma right way. Then at that time, besides Dharma, nothing can benefit you. Relatives, enjoyments in your body. See, without letting yourself under the control of those, under the influence or under the being attached to those, let's say, being attached to those relatives, enjoyments, your own body. Without that, only practice Dharma. Only practice, think only Dharma, practice only Dharma. Or the three important decisions. Then Pema Sambhava mentioned. Okay, now stop. Pema Sambhava mentioned. Chitinawa, Tange Milamda, the Anlot, Jimega Danda, Tamanchawa, Chi Nyamada. So the appearance of this life is like the last night dream. Appearance of this life is the last night dream. It's like last night dream. Exactly the same. This is what happens when you die. Oh, I was one human being, but now it's gone. You see? Just lightning, just like lightning. You had a house, you had a family, you had all that. So, you had, but it's gone. So it's like lightning. Oh, Tete Nawa. Tange Melam does, like the last time. the only Jimenga Tantas, the desire enjoyment, you see. Desire enjoyment, those things, like the celebrate party, like the party of illusion. Desire enjoyments are like party of illusion. You see, everything looks real, but not there. Not there. So, whatever done parties, everything real to you, to your sense, but it's not there. The reality not there. Oh, the desire enjoyment, they are not the Jimmy Gatanda is like the party, is like the Gatin. Yeah, Gatin, we have all enjoying party, got an enjoying party of illusion. Nothing real. As I mentioned before, as I talked about, nothing real. Then, during all these meaningless activities is like the wrinkles of the water in the lake. You see, many wrinkles come at the end. Many wrinkles, one after another. No finishing. You see, so all the time like this. So the meaningless work also of this life, with attachment, this life, not works for others in them, not works to benefit others in them, not Dharma practice. Benefit your future life or especially works for others in their benefit, not that. The meaningless works of attachment or just this life. So, which all become negative karma because of the motivation, attachment, negative mind. So, you see, meaningless activity is like the wrinkles of water. This is what Pema Sambhava said. Then Patamba Sangha said, Mayang Pala, Chita Dujisin, Tanta Nidu Dushi Tingriwa. So, there's 100 advice to Tingriwa in Tibet. It's near Nepal. There you go 1 or 2 days, then you reach. Kazade. Mayang Pala. Mayang Pala. Yingwe Pala. Chita Dujisin. So your life is a anyway, Pala, start to get so your life is always distracted, you know, the attachment is life, and the attachment is life. You see, doing, you know, one after another, the wrinkle, so was distracted. You see, no Dharma, no was something, no Dharma. No. So just the life, the wrinkles of the water. So mind is always distracted. Chidak, even palas. So always distracted. So then in the middle, suddenly possessed by the Mara of Lord of Death. Then death happened. Then suddenly in the middle, all you are distracted distracted hour by hour, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year, like that. You see, suddenly, then one day, suddenly death came. Chidat Vijay, possessed by the Mara of Lord of Death. They practice Dharma right way. He Padamba Sangha, time, a little bit of time. So advice to the Tingriva. Then also said, then everything that you belong to, 똑바탐제 보는 조에 지장 자름에 강한 심에 것. Everything that belong to you, then you have to leave. You have to go alone. You have to go alone by leaving everything. As along with it, only the kind, like when you pull the butter from the butter, you know, only when you pull the hair from when you pull the hair from the butter, only the hair comes, no butter. So only your conscience goes to the next level. So everything what you belong to, $1 billion, $1 trillion, trillion, whatever. You know how many properties, everything belongs to you. Then at that time, leave. You have to leave everything, and only conscience have to go. So nothing, nothing helps you. Therefore, then do not have attachment. You see, to solve the problem is to not have attachment. So at that time, no worry, no mind is so happy. So to not have an attachment. But then to not have attachment at all, free. You make your mind so free. To do that, then even right now you have to train the mind to free from attachment to the things. Oh, so that whenever the death happens, your mind is so free. So no fear, no worry. So then the Karmapa Ravita just said, second or third, I'm not sure. Tuchitake Jabu Chundana, Sem de Moshi Yunga Kamanta. Chitima Kandu Dolmabi, Chitanda Samla Chitong. Tuchitake Jabu Chundanas, when the king of the Lord of Death comes, when the king of the Lord of Death comes, same emotion or kamantas. It's difficult for the mind to be happy. You know, when the death comes, it's difficult to the mind to be happy. Chichima Kandutamits, you have no idea in the future life where you are, where you go, where you reincarnate. You have no idea. Therefore, think well now. Think details. Therefore, think details now. So that means to practice Dharma. You know, give up the attachment. You know, you make your mind free from attachment. Is happy, free from attachment. Or then you say, practice Dharma. Then you got the Lama Tonga, yes, the Lama, this was Bodhisattva Tongman Sangbo, I think. Do you damage? You don't mention. So you have no enemy for you to subdue, for you to harm. You have no enemy to harm. There's no relative. There's no relative or friends to develop, you know, the attachment. You see, discriminatory anger attachment. So, because you, by remembering death, you specify the discriminatory anger attachment. So you have no intimate friend. Part of Burmans, to the young members, part of Burmans, there's no leader for you, where you rely on. Part of Burmans, part of it. So you have there's no leader where you rely on. To the young members, then servants, you have no servants who rely on you. you have no servants relying on you. If you don't subdue your mind in the isolated place, then what else you have to do? Maniva. Maniva means, well, I think what else you have to do? So there's nothing else to do except the to practice Dharma. So this is, you see, now people in the world who have billion, zillion, trillion dollars, unbelievable world. I mean, whatever what you can get in the world for happiness, you can get. You see, they try to get. So you see, those people, even those people, you see, school who live school life, so they non-believer. Even they, you see, my idea is they do not suffer shock. Unbelievable shock at the death time for the family, for the person die. Or then you see, if you think normally, if you think death, if you think you are dead, you see, if you think you are dead, death is going to happen any time. So you see, if you train mind in that, so you know that you have to leave everything, and they have to everything. Your relatives, family, possessions in your body. You see, left you, you lived in. So you see, in the time. So if you know that, if you think that, so when the death happens, then there's not much fear. There's no big shock. There's no big shock. You see, fear. So much. You see, much easier. So much easier. Less fear, less shock, so much easier, because mind have been thinking. So you see, much easier. I mean, the first thing, that helps very much, you see. So it's a mind training, mind training, even school life. I mean, people believe in one life, you see. Just that, then no big shock, it's the time of death, you see. You have more happiness. So, then of course, then other one is of course next life. Then, I mean, that's only two. That's not third. Is the lower realm or upper realm. So, lower realm is from non-virtue, upper realm is from virtue. So, that's not a huge, not just one life, but future life. On so that is dependent on karma. So with karma you get more stronger at that time of death. So that's because of course they don't believe reincarnation karma. So but at least you see have to die any time. So if you train the mind like that normally, if you think of that. You see, then you know that everything has to live. You have to live in. So you see that there's awareness. So the actual death comes. Then there's that much fear, worry. Mind is more peace. But this is, of course, the next life. The next thing is another big subject. Some people who don't intellectually believe on one life, intellectually, you see. But then you see, they feel naturally from the heart. They feel fear. After this, there's going to be suffering, unbelievable suffering. Naturally, they feel in the heart, even though intellectually, one life. But they feel naturally from the heart, from where attachment comes, from where compassion comes, renunciation comes. Is it the same? suffering, fear, something very heavy is going to happen is to you. You see, this, so that happens. Is that even though intellectually you believe only one life. Oh, you see? So, okay, so therefore, there's more things, but my page is missing. So you see, even you are expert in Dharma. You know, there's 5 great churches. You know, the Panavatika, Madhamika, Vasamagla, Tamakosha, Bene, all that. And they want talk tantras. Even you are experts, you know, can explain by heart everything. You see, but if you don't think impairment is dead, then Dharma practice never happens. You know Lord, but practice never happens. Then doesn't get sub to your mind, doesn't get sub to your delusion, ignorance, anger, attachment. So your selfish mind doesn't get sub to, doesn't get good shape. You know, doesn't look at then Dharma practice doesn't happen. Even you are expert Dharma subject. Then at the death time, difficult. There's a Kasuri Dharmasala. There's one Geshe, the expert in Dharma, Gyurban to Gomang. Gyurban is expert in Dharma philosophy, but he's dying down below his own Dalai Lama's old palace. So he was shouting, you know, he was dying, and she was shouting so much. Then Gen Chamba Umtu, which lives down below Lamrim, which past life, a house down below. One rock, then earth decay, 7 years. And then I think he knew from because each of Shine, that's for common view, you see, each of Shine. So his clairvoyance can see what's happening, problems. So he went to see from his house, went to see the Geshe. And he said, the Geshe is well-known, learned Dharma, Gyurban something, Gomang. Geshe-la, you know bodhichitta. You know Geshe-la, you know bodhichitta. Oh, then the Geshe-la said, whoa! They made big noise. It made big noise. Then Geshe-la could not continue talking because you had huge noise. So then he asked Nangche, offering to permit his own Dalai Lama. So he got somebody very learned, very known. So then got Nangche offering permit his own. So you have to know that. You have to understand that. So the mindfulness impairment is so important. If you want practice. How to make practice Dharma, all that you have to remember. So like that. So the same thing you see, even in your monastery, starting very extensive subject, but remember impairment. That's so important. Then Dharma practice, then subject mind happens. Otherwise, it's computer feeding, with a lot of information. So it is like that, you see. So Dharma practice, then it was difficult to happen. So then I thought to go through, didn't have time, but even to finish the impairment didn't have time. But 10 animals, Joel. You study here. Students who have been studying, the master program, basic master program study. Sorry, basic program. So anyway, so so I thought 10 after you started, those big subjects. Then I thought to introduce what is Dharma. how to practice Dharma. What is Dharma? The 10 innermost jewel. But now, during time, so they have general. Oh, to that, okay? Yeah. Sorry. After room for the students in China. Students in China, they are, that's room. The room of the deity. I'm a free purpose of my life is to free the numberless sentient beings from the oceans of 6 realm sufferings and bring them to enlightenment by myself alone. Therefore, I must achieve enlightenment. Therefore, then, I'm going to take the room of the Guya Samaja, Jagara Sambara, Yamatra, okay? Yeah, like that. Oh, yeah, past Guya Samaja. Om Bajar Tik Hung Hung We, Om Bajar Tik Hung Hung We, Om Bajar Tik Hung Hung We, then Om Shiri Bajar Heru Gang Hung, but Dagan to the Chamber, but the Baras and Hung Pepper so. Om Shiri Bajar Heru Gang Hung, but Dagan to the Chamber and so on. I'm better than the home of so much depends the hair we're talking the summers, but better than the home so I'm much depends the hair home, but talking the chambers, but the better than the home so much to done, much to done, much to done, That's all. Then did all the path the best of which I made to collect about it. I made to collect about number listen, only the Buddha. They met about the Chitta be generated, the mind of all the sentient beings. Those generated bodhichitta will be increased. Okay, Chanjo Sanjo Rinpoche Majeva Nandi Jeje Java Nyama Kane Kondo Bewa Isho Kanyang did all the path, the best of which I made to collect by me, I made to collect by numberless and they may numberless Buddhas. So, sorry, in 3 times there. Oh, then that which exists in the mere name. May the I who do that, may the I who exists in the mere name. Achieve the Buddhahood which exists in the mere name. Lead all the sentient beings who exist in the mere name. Lead to Buddhahood which exists in the mere name. By myself alone who exists in the mere name. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, break.